Oh yeah, this is a thing. Wish I knew that I was going to be stopping this for so long, or, you know, those I would have at least finished off this constellation first in the last video. You know, tack on an extra minute and get through this pretty quickly. Yeah, this is just a evolutionary line. Got like your amoeba, your fish, your frog / amphibian, lizard of some kind, blank, mammoth, blank, human. Gotta figure out what fits in between these two. So we're thinking prehistoric creature of some variety. And want to do something a little more complex than standard lizard, but something further back than mammoth. So logical conclusion, if you're a scientist, many things, but for a child, or, you know, layman, probably just a dinosaur will do. And you can pick any dinosaur. You can pick your T-Rex, or, you know, your Stegosaurus or something, but I'm feeling lazy, so just dinosaur. Just new word points anyway, or hollers, rather. And something here, so definitely want to go not too far ahead, mammoths and people, similar time period, but something that has to be less advanced than man, or caveman even. So I'm gonna go for some sort of primate. Chimp, chimpanzee, something, you know, relatively close, and don't have to worry about it not being counted for not being close enough, like a lemur or generic monkey or something. Sometimes the game can be lenient, sometimes it's, nah, come on Max, you can grab that. Sometimes very specific, so, and sometimes it just gets extremely slow. Yeah, you did it. Alright, so we got through that. And our gift is complete. Now we went on to Constellation World Star Thing 5. And we get this. Adjective level. Oh, those adjectives. Open the doors with objects colored with adjectives. And this one is not difficult, but it's not as straightforward as you might think. You could just think purple objects, purple object, gray object, open, open. Not quite that. I guess their only reason for having those colored gems on the side is kind of mixing colors, primary color sort of thing. You're going to want to have your red and your blue and your white and your black in order to create a mixture in order to produce the colors. So we're going to do that. You can pick any old object you want. Red towel. Yes. Something blue. Blue man group. No. Blue backpack. Yeah, I know I haven't done any videos in forever. Except for the Luigi one, which I know was terrible, but I did it anyway, because no one else did it, and I wanted to see at least if it was possible. Definitely not as easy as in Melee, because, you know, the Brawl AI is a lot less predictable, and also has the capacity to learn. Fan tool. And that's facing left, let's put it in that one. But I wanted to try it anyway. I know everyone's, you know, anyone who saw that pod just thought the Chimera was the go-to, but sometimes it was the only thing that worked, and sometimes it didn't even work. That was kind of my fault. It's kind of looking at the room for things. It's kind of my fault because early on when playing Brawl, I would do some characters, particularly Lucario, because it's the one I like the most. Now I kind of play chicken with the Chimera, you know, run up to it and just kind of jump around it to avoid the chomps. And that's a very clear demonstration that the AI can learn, because when I got to Lucario in that video, you know, whenever the random stage selection selected New Pork City, you know, it might get caught in that loop in the corner or whatever. camera would appear, and it would just constantly jump over it, you know, back and forth, even when it's, you know, a frame away from biting it, and then just, nope, bouncing around, you can't get me. So, some were extremely difficult, and some I tried even after Newport City, and just couldn't get it to work. Alright, so, I rambled too much. Use objects to make, you know, adjectives to make objects for a horror movie, so, let's see. Go through a scary door. Yes, Futurama reference for anyone who cares. And will it work? Apparently, yes. Alright. Terrifying. I wish I found my mouse would be a little easier to click on things. Terrifying actor. It does the exact same thing. What do I have to do? Scary again? Scary. Just to see if it works. I don't know. Let's see what we want. Make regular objects into the cast and props. I don't know. Don't feel like looking at the hints yet. No, let's just do scary acts. Standard horror movie thing. What do you want? Alright, you know, let's look at it. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Other adjectives. How about undead bird? There we go. Alright. Hairy, like a werewolf. Get a hairy hat. Alliteration for the win. That doesn't work. Monstrous. Yellow. Not what I wanted. Need the object. I don't feel like re-recording it at this point. Okay. Ooh, dark. Dark's a good one. How about let's do dark flashlight for the irony and dismay of our actors. Or characters, I suppose. Nope. Well, I'll leave it because I can. What else makes a good scary movie? Maybe something flying. I'll try that. Something that doesn't normally fly. Nope. Okay, scroll. That's. Nope. But let's try that. And instead, I'm gonna do haunted, which could produce a similar effect, but it's scary. Yes. Or maybe it doesn't fly. I don't know. You stop being next. What else? Ooh, let's see, cursed. What would be cursed? Let's do bear. Something like Snorlax. Snorlax like using curse. Oh, come on. Spooky. Doll. Still scary. Buddy. Doll. Ooh. That doesn't work. What other words are good here? Got your haunted, your monstrous. Oh, wicked. I'm determined to use doll now. What does wicked get us? Yeah, it gets us our star right. And, let's see if the doll does. Okay, it bounces around. It had the scary horn emoticon and a slow game. So that's, always a sign that we did something good. Star right found. And there are still more possibilities to be had in this. But, let's go on to this one. One, maybe two more. Because everyone wants this so much. Oh boy. Yep, this is that one. Bridges with adjectives. No adjectives levels in well, 4 seconds. Alright. Good thing is things stop. So we have that fan underneath. Fan will blow up your average bridge, and by blow up I mean use wind to blow it upwards. So we need something to resist that. We need a heavy bridge. Oh yeah, he just waits for his dog. Now, really not much more to do to this one except give it the proper length. Because, see here, that bridge will not quite be long enough to get there. It might fit inside it. I mean, it will fit inside it, and it might cover the spikes enough for him to not get injured, but he won't get to the other side. Need another ladder, and while it would work in principle, it doesn't work for our star right. So, to make a long bridge. You can also do wise bridge. You know, same basic thing. Except it needs to stay. Good bridge. And now we get move over to this part. Got the lava and the flaming vent. And so we'll just add 2 adjectives to this one. We don't need to, but you know, convection doesn't really matter in video games or movies or anything really, but let's try to care about things. So we'll do cold and heat proof bridge. So try to counteract the effects of, you know, molten rock beneath his feet. Maybe that won't work. Nope. Alright, what do we want? I think flame-proof. Oh no, fireproof. That would be the proper word. Yep, it's all blue because it's cold. All things that are blue are cold, true fact. Tremendous slowdown, and almost 14 minutes. I'll leave it off for here, but I'll try to get up another video rather soon. I'm sure anyone could guess what this thing is starting to turn out to be. If you can't, you'll find out soon enough. And until that time, later.